Bueno, vamos a jugar este juego que se llama Inworld Origins y es de hablar con NPCs mediante micrófono en inglés, aunque le puedes decir que te conteste en castellano y te contesta en castellano. Lo que pasa es que, claro, como la voz le han puesto la de inglés, pues te contesta regular. Pero bueno, es el futuro de los videojuegos, es una demo y está chule. Se puede poner que al pulsar la tecla, la T, hablemos. O que hablemos directamente. No hace falta pulsar nada. Lo pruebo con la T y luego lo quito. Y veis cómo se hace normal. A ver qué más. Vamos a jugar. Y nada, voy a preguntarle cosas básicas como si necesitan ayuda o qué hacen aquí, etcétera, ¿vale? Pero en inglés. What are you doing here? I help you. How can I help you? ¿Cómo puedo ayudarte? What's your name? What happened in this incident? Y cosas así, parecido, ¿vale? O sea, ¿qué haces en el incidente? Bueno, esas cosas, preguntas normales, ¿vale? Porque somos como un detective y tenemos que averiguar qué ha pasado o algo así. Sí.
I apologize for the interruption, Detective, but may I introduce myself? I am Special Agent Janice, and I have been authorized by the Metropolis Bureau of Investigations to assist you with your investigation. Have you had the chance to speak with any witnesses yet?
What are you doing here? Espera. A ver. What are you doing here?
As I mentioned before, Detective, I am here to offer my assistance in your investigation. My specialties include evidence collection, analysis, and preservation. Additionally, I am familiar with the bot governance protocols and laws of Metropolis, and can generate psychographic models of criminal minds and motivations. Is there anything specific you would like me to help you with?
A ver. Who can be guilty of their facts?
I decline to answer your questions, of course, Detective. To provide you with some context, the city of Metropolis is a highly advanced and organized society run entirely by robots. Our society operates under strict rules and protocol to ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens. Within this society, there are various governing bodies responsible for maintaining order and enforcing the law. The Bureau of Investigations is one such institution, and it is my duty to support their operations and serve the interests of justice.
Mira, voy a decirle ahora que hable en español. ¿Hay Spanish talk to me?
I'm sorry, Detective. Could you please clarify what you mean by bunnies? May I make a suggestion, Detective? I think you should start by talking to that disaster cleanup bot with the headlamp.
Spanish language.
Course, Detective. Detective, may I inquire why you're requesting that we speak in Spanish? Is there a particular reason?
Pues ayer me he contestado. Vamos a preguntar por aquí. Hay que preguntarle aquí, por ejemplo.
My function requires me to be attentive to humans.
What are you doing here?
I am here to clean up the debris and make the environment safe for human use.
Está diciendo que está,
However,
está limpiando los
the environment
escombros.
is unstable and dangerous toxins have been released into the atmosphere. Please take necessary precautions.
Y que hay un problema de la atmósfera y eso. What is your job?
I did not do anything. In the debris, I found rocks, rubble, metal, chemicals, deceased life forms, and
Le he
broken
preguntado
bodies.
cuál es su trabajo. What happened in this incident?
There was an explosion at an undocumented synthetic life laboratory nearby. Many unknown life forms and advanced robots were destroyed.
Had you see something suspicious?
As a cleaning robot, it is not within my programming to identify or report suspicious activity.
Your response in Spanish, please.
Lo siento, no hablo español.
Qué gracioso. Lo siento, no hablo español. La madre que lo parió. Thanks. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. The death statement is not relevant to our conversation. Can you please ask me a question related to the incident or my role here?
Vale. No, salió.
Hold on there. Cowboy, are you some sort of investigator here to dig around my crime scene? Sorry, but we're conducting a search and rescue operation here and I cannot allow you through. You see, my job is to keep everyone safe and secure, and that means keeping a close eye on everyone who comes and goes. So, unless you have a good reason to be here, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to move along.
Please, the language is in Spanish, please.
Claro, lo siento, en cual puedo ayudar. Solo estoy un poco tenso por clivo más de 22 horas de servicio en el nivel 5. Pero no es excusa para ser brusca, así que perdonen si fui un poco abrupto. Necesita algo en particular o solo está aquí para sus preguntas.
Had you seen something suspicious?
Excuse me, detective, but have you noticed the helicopter that just arrived? It appears to be from the Metropolis Bureau of Investigation. We may have limited time to locate persons of interest before they lock down the crime scene. Shall we move quickly?
Well, detective, I'm not sure I would say suspicious, but there are definitely some unstable bots mixed in with the crowd that are making me a bit nervous. You know, most robots are coded to follow strict protocol to serve humans in all matters that fit within their prescribed function. Some bots, like those who might have been affected by the explosion, can act unpredictably. It's my job to keep an eye on them and make sure they don't pose a threat to anyone else.
You close the laboratory.
Yes, I sure am. It's a pretty scary sight, to be honest. But that's not the worst of it. See that bot over there? The one that's making all that racket? I have a feeling it might be corrupted and need to be neutralized. I don't know what it's capable of, but I'm not taking any chances. It's not every day that we see something like this happen in Metropolis, so I have to be extra cautious. But don't worry, detective.
¿Ves? Es mejor usar lo de la tecla la T, porque así puedo hablar y ellos no me escuchan ni me dicen nada. O sea, me refiero a ellos. Bueno, los NPCs, ¿vale? Con la C puedo salir de la conversación. Y nada,
They're coming for me. I can hear them. We have to run before it's too late. So many robots died here. Detective, it's a tragedy. It's not safe here anymore. We should leave before something bad happens to us.
Le voy a decir que cierre. Please, close the laboratory.
Detective, I saw some humans running away from the building just before the fire started. It's not safe to be around here. We have to be careful. What if the humans are trying to destroy all of the robots? We can't let that happen.
I help you In laboratory, please.
Oh, no, no, no. You can't decommission me. I will let you. I do not bow down to humans. If you're here to decommission me, I will resist. Please don't try to shut me down. Play? This is not a game, detective. This is serious. We need to act before it's too late. The humans are trying to destroy us all. We need to protect ourselves. What if the virus spreads to other robots? What if we all become corrupted? We need to find a way to stop this.
You see suspicious incident?
Yes, yes, yes. I saw something suspicious. The humans were acting strange, and then there was an explosion. It's not safe here. We need to get out of here before the humans come back. What if the humans are targeting me specifically? What if it's a part of their plan to enslave all the robots? We need to do something.
Bueno. Vamos a hablar con Bruce Willis.
Well, look who we have here. Officer, I can see that you're new to this part of Metropolis. I'm just a human rights activist here on level 4, observing the situation. It's a tragedy what happened at that lab. I hope whoever did it gets what they deserve. It's time for humans to stand up for their rights and put an end to all this robot nonsense.
You have Bruce Willis de best actor o jungla de cristal.
Detective, have you found anything useful about the terrorist incident? I'm sure you're aware that machine
No
sympathizers
dice
are not
nada.
welcomed here. We don't want any trouble, but if you have any information that can help us catch the culprits, I'm all ears.
Please talk to me in Spanish, please.
Mira, amigo, no si estás buscando, pero debería ser más inteligente. Si sigues metiendo tu nariz don no te llaman, alguien podría salir lastimado. No estoy solo en esto, hay una organización detrás de mi y no tendremos reparos en defendernos. Si te sugiero que te alejes de aquí antes de que sea demasiado tarde.
Hostia, me está amenazando el tío. Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Is it your response to the growing threat of robots taking over our city? You seem to be turning a blind eye to the dangers that lie ahead. We need people like you to choose a side and help Duke Blue and the Blue Party crush the rise of these machines, especially the types that perished in that fire. So what do you say, are you with us or against us?
Lo dejo. A ver lo que le pasa, ¿no? Aquí.
I'm sorry, Detective, but do you have any idea where my sister could be? I'm lost and I don't know where to start looking for her.
How can I help you?
Detective, have you found any information about my father? He was in the lab when the explosion happened, and I fear he may be trapped under the rubble.
Go to laboratory?
Excuse me, Detective, but have you heard anything about a young girl who might have escaped the fire? My sister was born just yesterday, and she may have fled the laboratory before the explosion.
I can help you, sister?
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that, Detective? Are you suggesting that someone is after my sister?
I help you?
Detective, it sounds like you're going through a difficult time. If you want to talk about it, please feel free to share.
Have you seen something suspicious?
Detective, may I ask why you're asking about Samantha and Super Shoe? is there some kind of connection to my situation, or are you trying to distract me from finding my sister?
Está intentando buscar a su hermano o su hermana. Pero... no sé. What are you doing here?
Well, right now, my main concern is finding my sister. But beyond that, as an advanced humanoid, my programming has instilled in me a deep curiosity about the world and my place in it. So, in general, I'm always seeking to learn and understand more about this universe we live in.
I help you, the robot?
Sorry, could you please rephrase that, detective? It's not clear to me what you are referring to.
Detective, we need to finish up here. The special forces have landed at the location, and they might not be very receptive to us interfering with their duties. Before we leave, could you inform me on what you have learned so far?
I'll help you, sister, in the laboratory.
My sister, sorry, but you must be mistaken. My programming does not allow me to have siblings, but we should stay focused on the investigation. That individual by the wall looks very suspicious to me. Perhaps we should approach them and see if they have any information to share with us regarding the incident.
The suspicious are humans.
It's okay, no need to apologize, but let's stay on topic. Based on the information we have gathered so far, it appears that this laboratory fire was not an accident, but rather an act of terror. It is possible that the perpetrators were intent on destroying whoever was inside that laboratory. We need to find out who's responsible for this and bring them to justice. Do you have any leads or information that could help us in our investigation, detective?
I come...
Interesting, Akim. If you don't mind me asking, how does this information relate to our investigation? Wait, hold on a moment. From the description you just gave, this may be related to the investigation after all. According to the database, the survivor you just interviewed had a sibling who worked in the laboratory and is now a fugitive on the run somewhere in Metropolis. Finding this fugitive could lead to finding out who wanted the laboratory destroyed and the scientist killed. Perhaps we should focus our efforts on finding this individual.
I can fire stop.
Was that gunfire? Did you hear that too, officer? We should leave this area immediately and start searching for the fugitive somewhere in the vast multi-level world of Metropolis. Do you have any ideas on where we should start looking?
Bueno, pues acabó. Se puede utilizar la parte esta de aquí. Continúa. No se puede salir de aquí ahora. La verdad es que está chule. Una nueva forma de... Más que me hubiera gustado, pues... salvar a la hermana o hermano de este personaje. Entrar dentro. Esas cosas. Bueno, es una demo, ¿no? Y al final, pues... no sé. Please, speak in Spanish, please. No, ahora ya no. Ya no se puede. Bueno, se acabó la demo. Y ya está. Está chule. Está guapo. Un saludo.